Throughout these infinite arms of mingling light, of which on earth is one is white disease, the spirit of activity and life, that knows no term, cessation or decay, that fades not when the lamp of earthly life extinguished in the dampness of the grave, a while there slumbers more than when the babe in the dim newness of its being feels the impulses of sublunary things, and all is wonder to unpracticed sense, but active, steadfast and eternal still, guides the fierce whirlwind in the tempest swirls, cheers in the day, breathes in the palmy groves, strengthens in health and poisons in disease, and in the storm of change that ceaselessly rolls round the eternal universe and shades, it's on the day it lands a man presides, apportioning with irresistible law the place each spring of its machine shall fill, so that when waves on waves tumultuous heave, confusion to the clouds and fiercely driven, heaven's lightning scorch the uprooted ocean forts, whilst to the eye of shipwrecked mariner, lone sitting on the bare and shuddering rock, all seems unlinked, contingency and chance. No atom of this turbulence fulfills a vague and unnecessitated task, or acts but as it must and ought to act. Even the minutes, molecule of light, that in an April sunbeam's fleeting glow fulfills its destined though invisible work. A universal spirit guides no less, when merciless ambition or mad zeal has led two hosts of dupes to battlefield, that blind they dare may dig each other's graves and call the sad work glory. Does it rule our passions? Not support or will and act, no working of the tyrant's moody mind, no one misgiving of the slaves who boast their servitude to hide the shame they feel, nor the events unchaining every will, that from the depths of unrecorded time undrawn, all influencing virtue past, unrecognized or unforeseen by thee, soul of the universe, eternal spring of life and death, of happiness and woe, of all that checkers the phantasmal scene that floats before our eyes in wavering lights which gleams but on the darkness of our prison, whose chains and massy walls we feel but cannot see. Necessity, thou mother of the world, unlike the God of human error, thou requires no prayers or praises, if the breeze of man's wing will belongs no more to thee, than do the changeful passions of his breast to thy unvarying harmony, the slave whose horrible lust spread misery o'er the world, and the good man who lives with virtuous pride, his being in the sight of happiness that springs from his own works, the poison tree beneath whose shade all life is withered up, and the fair oak whose leafy dome affords a temple where the vows of happy love are registered, are equal in thy sight. No love, no hate or cherition, revenge and favoritism and worse desire of fame, thou knowest not all that the wide world contains are but thy passive instruments, and thou regards them all with an impartial eye, whose joy or pain thy nature cannot feel, because thou hast not human sense, because thou art not human mind. Yes, when the sweeping storm of time has sung its death dirge o'er the ruined fanes and broken altars of the almighty fiend, whose name usurps thy honors, and the blood through centuries clotted there has floated down, the tainted flood of ages shalt thou live unchangeable. A shrine is raised to thee, which nor the tempest broad of fame, nor the interminable blood over earth's light pageant rolling, availeth to destroy the sensitive extension of the world, that wondrous and eternal shapes, still pressing forward where no turn can be, like hungry and unresting flame curls round the eternal columns of its strength.